Ladies and gents, welcome back. It is election day in Alberta, and while this election is exciting for some, it's nerve-wracking for many. And this election is important for all of Canadians because, well, it is going to set the stage for the political environment leading into 2025 when we may see a federal election. And well, many federal politicians are chiming in on their endorsements in this election. Here's Stephen Harper endorsing Danielle Smith for Premier of Alberta.
Fellow Albertans, after some tough years, our province has finally recovered from the last NDP term. But Rachel Notley is promising to undo all that progress. The NDP is promising to hike taxes on job creators by 38%, a massive hike that would kill tens of thousands of jobs. Rachel Notley tried a similar tax hike the last time she was Premier. Investment fled our province and mass layoffs ensued. It's no wonder Rachel Notley doesn't want to talk about her record as Premier. Nor does Rachel Notley want to talk about the fact that the Trudeau Liberals are voting NDP in this election. Rachel Notley and Justin Trudeau are a combination that puts Alberta's economy at great risk. In this election, there's only one option to protect the economic livelihoods of you and your family. That's Danielle Smith and the United Conservative Party. Thanks for listening.
So this seems to be the trend in talking points, is that Rachel Notley is, well, connected with Justin Trudeau. It would be no difference to vote for Rachel Notley. And pointing out her that she's not running on her record, she's running on some new ideas that, well, seem to be the old ideas nonetheless. Pierre Poilievre endorsing Smith slams Notley. Pierre Poilievre tells Albertans Notley would decimate the economy and do whatever Trudeau wants. Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre endorses Premier Danielle Smith and slams opposition leader of the NDP Rachel Notley just days before Alberta's election. And well, we've got the video here of Pierre Poilievre in his endorsement here.
Vote for Alberta, vote Conservative, vote early, vote now. Let's cut through the noise on the choice between the NDP's Rachel Notley and Conservative Danielle Smith. Notley will work for Trudeau and Singh, the NDP Liberal coalition bosses in Ottawa. She'll support higher carbon taxes on your gas, heat, and groceries. She'll help Trudeau attack the energy sector, putting you out of a job. And speaking of jobs, she'll raise taxes on job creators, pushing you onto the unemployment lines. That'll mean a weaker economy with less money for schools and hospitals. On the other hand, Conservatives will fight the carbon tax, stand up for Alberta and its energy sector, and unleash the full potential of our Alberta economy in order to grow and prosper in the future. That means more money for schools and hospital. In other words, vote for Alberta, vote Conservative, vote early, vote now.
Again, relaying that message here. Vote for Alberta, vote UCP in this election. Pierre's further said Danielle Smith will fight the carbon tax, stand up for Alberta and its energy sector. May 24th, Main Street research poll shows that 46% of voters plan to vote for the UCP compared to 42% for the NDP. So it is kind of close, even though it looks like it's projected to win for Danielle Smith, but it's just a matter of how much she wins. But this is where people kind of, voters tend to get lazy and say, well, it looks like they're going to win. I don't need to get out there and vote. Definitely would suggest that people get out and vote. And as a non-Albertan, this is something that is going to affect a lot of Canada, the rest of Canada. So the encouragement from the rest of Canada is get out and vote, and especially in the the contentious areas of Alberta when it comes to the cities. Essentially, we know based on the polling data where that is going, and we have here from 338canada.com. The popular vote projection is showing the UCP in the lead here. Odds of winning the most seats is up 76% with the UCP. But that is to say that the contentious areas are in Calgary and Edmonton. Absolutely. Now, Canada is leaning conservative on the national level. And this is this seems to be the trend lately. This seems to be the trend since, well, there's a lot of unpopularity because of the Trudeau government, their stance on, well, just a lot of things. And not only that, the scandals that have been happening within the government, namely the Chinese interference, to which they're trying to, well, push aside and and talk about other things. They want to talk about other things, but it's not doing them very well in the polls. It's showing that the Canadians as a whole are moving in the direction of a conservative government come next election time. What sort of seats that they win, if it'll be a minority or if it'll be a majority, it's looking like a minority at this point, but this is where we're headed. Now we have Jeremy Nolais. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. He's the campaign manager for Notley. Well, he's spreading some lies, not some no lies, out there on Twitter this weekend, saying just 1,200 people at 10 a.m. Saturday morning, Rachel Notley in Calgary. Nothing to see here except, well, Twitter, lovely with their community notes now, showing that the Grand Theatre has various seating configurations, none of which are 1,200 capacity. Even if you added the lobby and the mezzanine and the studio capacities as overflow, you won't fit more than 841 people in the available rental spaces. Here's Jeremy, Chief of Staff to Notley, talking about everything again, lying about everything again. Today's lie, he says 1,200 people at a venue that states 342. Yes, math is very hard for the NDP. That's how you end up with policies like 38% increase on business taxes in the province. That's how you get there. These are the NDP lies you can expect when you elect any of them. So this is where we are. Also, Danielle Smith putting out there breaking. Rachel Notley confirms same old alliance with Justin Trudeau on TV today. Our province deserves leadership that stands up for Alberta and our interests, not Trudeau's. A strong, stable, united conservative government will stand up for you. And this is her on television.
If you become Premier, what does your relationship look like with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau?
It looks a lot like it always has.
Yeah, it's always looked like that, hasn't it? And this is the truth of the situation.
If you become Premier, what does your relationship look like?
Yeah, so this is the truth of the situation. A lot of people nervous about Trudeau's will being enforced on Albertans. And, well, the way out of this is the UCP. It also sounds a lot like Trudeau. Looks a lot like it always has. And that's just where we're at with that. Brian Jean putting out there, Albertans or Trudeau is really the crux of this election that's happening in Alberta right now. Are you voting for Albertans or are you voting for Trudeau? Danielle Smith is standing for a strong economy, more money in your pocket, standing up for your rights. And then we have Rachel Notley with a triple the carbon tax, chase out investment and reckless spending. Of course, you can go back and watch the debate and see for yourself and decide for yourself where you'll be voting on this. But I mean, this is up to Albertans at this point, and it's in their hands. And the rest of Canada will be watching and waiting and just see what happens here. I'll be live tonight on Derek Smith's channel, the Unacceptable Fringe. I'll leave a link in the description down below. We're going to be discussing the after election. So the results of this election. Also, Keith Wilson, constitutional lawyer Keith Wilson, will be joining us tonight on that live stream. So tune in to that. And hey, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about this whole video. Is it what I've done here is it seems a little bit biased, of course, because, well, I know where my allegiances are. Where are your allegiances? You can leave that in the comment section down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep on trucking.